deeper into this exciting product and exploring some key details for our audience. For those who missed the previous conversation, we'll start with a recap of what a senior citizens account is, what it's all about, and why Stanbic IBTC introduced it at this particular time. Joining us for this conversation, we have Mr. Emmanuel Aeva. He's a country head, personal client, Stanbic IBTC Bank. Joining me right here in the studio. It's great to have you. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Right.
Great to be back here.
It's great to, unpack this again. Last time we spoke, I did tell you I was far away from 50, but I found this package, quite interesting. But, talk to me now. I need a recap of what this account, what it means, what differentiates it from, other accounts, that we're used to at this time.
Okay. So, in our quest to help our customers live a better life, we came up with this package for customers who are 50 and above, 50, 60, 70. It's a value proposition that is designed to, as you step into the fifth floor, like we say,
right,
you have something to smile about, something to embrace. It is loaded with freebies and zeros, zero account opening package, zero customer account management fees if you run a current account. It comes with a free debit card. It comes with a free checkbook. And then we have, well packaged and subsidized insurance, health, telemedicine, as well as asset fund and asset management.
Right.
That's a package, yes.
Yeah, and as at, I think, August, we saw that our population, about 230 million, but less than that, somewhere around that. And over 70%, about 70% are going to be youths.
Yeah.
At this point.
Absolutely.
So what are you seeing for demand, for this account type?
Well, it is because of the strategic importance of that age group. Okay. We see a large youth population, but we still see a lot of wealth, a lot of people in employment at that age. When you're 50, for most organizations, you still have up to 10, sometimes 15 years, okay, of creative work, creating value. Okay, so, and then at that time, people are now thinking legacy, they are thinking cost management. So it's all just in a bid to help people of that age group plan for the future, plan for the legacy. That's why we came up with the proposition.
Now, I'm talking about legacy. I guess, yes, with the kind of times we're in right now,
yes, you
need some kind of insurance,
yes,
at this point. And there's also an insurance package, within this account. Talk to us about the benefits of this, insurance package and how it really works.
Yeah. Yes. So as you're getting older, you really need to pay attention to legacy, just like we discussed, which is why we specifically, in addition to general insurance, put a health insurance inside this. Okay? You're going to get discounts on wheels up to 33%. You're also going to get more than 33% on whichever insurance, health insurance or wellness package that you sign into. And that is very comprehensive. It includes inpatient care, outpatient care, specialist consultation, whatever insurance service you require at this age, you definitely get it with a discount. And then we also put in the telemedicine, which means that 24/7, you have a doctor on call. You can actually place a call at any time, and get some consultancy, before you can go and get the drugs that you require. So that's the reason for that package.
Right. And
it's crucial at this age.
Yeah, because definitely you need to focus a lot on your health when you start crossing, yes, most of those floors.
Yes.
But, is it going to work like a regular HMO, or how does that work?
So
for the health insurance?
Yes, Stanbic IBTC Group has an insurance subsidiary. Okay. So once you sign on to the senior citizens package, they pick it up from there. Okay. They will reach out. They have a large team of experts that they work with. So they are the ones that will reach out and take you through the process of structuring a bespoke solution for you. What will work for you? What do you want? Maybe you have an HMO already. Okay, you can continue to use your HMO, but these are the additional benefits that you can get. And then what you find is that when people are in employment, they have an HMO that the organization is paying for. As people retire, a lot of them find themselves in the cold. So you can quickly latch onto this as a service that the bank offers you. So you continue to get the same quality of health insurance you were getting even when your organization was paying for you in this package. Yes.
And looking at the package, it seems to have a number of perks at this point. Different perks like the insurance one you mentioned. So do you subscribe individually for these perks, or it just comes collective once you get the account?
Yeah, all the perks are available collective once you get the account. But what we don't do is that we don't automatically sign on any customer. You really still have a choice to choose what we want. Okay, you have a free debit card, free checkbook. It's really now up to you whether you want a debit card or whether you want a checkbook. But if you desire that you want it, you get it for free. But we don't automatically issue, we don't automatically shove it down our customers' throat. It's a bouquet of offers. You can pick whichever ones you want. And any one you pick, whatever is a promise, if it's free or zero, that is what you get for that which you have chosen.
Right, and I hear some customers now, that run savings accounts.
Yes.
We've seen the central bank, trying to tame inflation, and rates are going up.
Yes.
And at the same time, we're seeing savings account rates hit about 8%, depending on where you're banking. So I'm wondering, this account, is it going to function like most of these savings accounts we're seeing?
Yeah, so
with that kind of interest rate?
Yes, the senior citizens value proposition has both a savings and a current account proposition, right? If you want a savings account, of course, you get a savings account. You enjoy up to 8%, just like you said. If you want a current account, you also pick up a current account. The good thing about the current account, which normally comes with account maintenance fee, is that for the senior citizens, we are waiving that. It's zero account maintenance fee. So if you pick a current account maintenance fee is zero. If you pick a savings account, you enjoy up to the 8% interest rate available to savings account holders.
Right, and what kind of customer care are we seeing for this package? Is it the regular customer care, we have with other accounts?
No, we have, firstly, a lot of our transactions are on digital platforms. More than 90% of transactions at Stanbic IBTC Bank is on digital platforms, so we continue to enhance those platforms. For example, we are the only bank with a super app in the industry, where on your app you have bank, insurance, pension, everything in one page. So we expect a lot of our customers to take advantage of that. But if you do show up in the branch, definitely we also have special attention, special care for you as a senior citizen when you show up, to see that we prioritize you in how you get served.
Right, and with digital platforms, there's also that risk of fraud. We have most of those guys there always trying to get people's trying to get people's WhatsApp accounts, and we also have this segment. They're quite vulnerable. When it comes to security, most of the time they're targeted, and most of these fraudsters are able to get their critical details, to access their account. So talk to me about security here when it comes to
Stanbic IBTC pays a premium on security. We don't joke with it. Like I said, because we drive our business digitally, we try to get ahead in how we defend our customers. They commonly say that if you learn to shoot without missing, they now learn to fly without perching, right? So there's very, very advanced security features that we build into our platform, into our services, okay? And as part of our financial awareness, which I mentioned a little of last time I was here, we do a lot to educate our customers on cues to note when somebody is trying to defraud you, trying to get personal information out of you that they can use to commit fraud. So we are aggressively doing that as well. And for this group, we will accelerate financial literacy, to see that they're fully aware of how they can protect themselves.
Right, and definitely we did see most of these banking apps, they had a couple of hitches, with moving from the core banking platform to another. And a lot of people couldn't make, some transactions, and it was quite hard, but we're seeing improvement, with that. But, for this kind of senior citizens, at some point, they'll have a lot of needs. So how do you hedge them against all those kinds of things? Upgrades.
We saw a lot of those happen. Truly, any bank going through an upgrade is a major project, okay? But I think one of the things we do differently is that we pilot extensively with customers. Okay, so by the time we are going live, for example, our mobile banking 3.0 will be going live, sometime, first Q1 2025. We are already piloting, and we're getting a lot of customers involved. We'll get a lot of these senior citizens involved, so we begin to know what they find difficult, what they'll struggle with, and see that we'll sort out a lot in pilot before we go live. It tends to reduce the impact of an upgrade or a change of system of customers. Yeah.
Right, and I'm sure you have customers right now that are operating normal accounts.
Yes.
And they're over 50.
Yes.
What do they do?
So if you
automatically just come.
No, automatically the offering is available. Like I said, we don't sign on anyone automatically.
Right.
It's offer, you have to choose what you want. But if you bank with us already and you are more than 50, automatically you can gain access to all of this. You don't need to open a new account. We're not going to create a different, thing for you. Automatically, you qualify for a free checkbook, qualify for a free debit card. If you bank with us today and you are over 50, you automatically qualify for what you desire.
Right, and definitely you did mention what you're expecting, for demand. But what are you seeing so far for this account type?
So far, we've seen, in fact, the rave is awesome. Since the last time we were here, we've seen a lot of our customers coming. We've seen a lot of other external customers also making inquiries. We've seen within this very short period that this is something many people were truly waiting for, okay, as a real value, and many people are already taking advantage of it.
Right, and talking about taking advantage of it, these are quite incredible times. With inflation, we have high interest rate environment. All of this, eating into disposable income of people, currently, at this time.
Yes.
And there's that, you always dream of passing on something, to your loved ones. So talk to me about how this account, helps to, put some kind of hedge.
Yes.
Against rising inflation, currency devaluation, and all this macroeconomic headwinds. Talk to me about that.
Yes. So, like you will see, the package is already designed to be near free, almost free, right? So you're already managing your cost of banking, okay, as much as possible. You're getting a lot of things for free. We're getting a lot of charges waived, okay? So you already have a strong foundation that you can build on in how you manage your finances. What I'm here, like I mentioned, is a proper fund management. So there's financial awareness, there's fund management, okay, where we help you to decide what to save, what to put to mutual fund, how to invest in bonds, and so on and so forth. And then you now have something that you can use for, for philanthropy and for legacy. It's all wrapped in there as soon as you sign up for the package.
Right, and before we continue, talk to me about how some people that are interested right now, how they can reach, Stanbic IBTC Bank.
Yes, you can reach us via email. If you send an email to customercarenigeria@stanbicibtc.com, there's a 247 team that will pick that up and reach out to you. You can also call us. There is 0700-909-9099. You call that number. It's also 247. And there's a team that will pick it up and talk to you.
Right. How responsive is your social media? I see a lot of customers these days. They run to social media to go call out some financial institutions. How responsive are you on most of these platforms?
It's very responsive. It's very responsive. Like I said, it's a 247 team, that does this. And then we have all kinds of softwares and platforms that support. So it's not just human alone because of the traffic. There are also applications that help us to manage it better, prioritize, and so on. But everybody gets this into, and we respond to practically all of the messages that are coming.
And I know you deal with a lot of high net worth individuals that are, around this age, brackets at this time. But talk to me about the kind of risk that this age bracket can take when it comes to investment. You did mention some advice that you give them when it comes to picking assets, because at the end of the day you want something that's going to protect you from most of these macroeconomic headwinds.
Yes. So Stanbic Asset Management, is number one in the industry, and one of the things that make us number one is the variety of funds that you can invest in. okay, depending on your risk appetite. Okay, we have the responsibility to protect the entire portfolio, but you can actually take a little more risk to gain more. Okay, we would also advise. If you're also sensitive to where the investment goes into, we have halal funds, okay, that our customers who are conscious of that can also take advantage of. So really, there's a broad spectrum, of different packages that you can choose depending on your risk profile. But for us, it's to ensure that the overall package is safe. But again, you can play a different cadre and also get different returns depending on your risk appetite.
Right, and we hope most of these people actually gain more,
yes,
going forward, because it's a really tough time, for most Nigerians. But thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel Ayeva, as a country head, personal client, Stanbic IBTC Bank. It was great having perspective.
Thank you very much. Great to be here again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll get a check on what's playing out in most of the markets, and especially what played out in the market last week and what to expect for this week. That's at the moment. Just stay with us.